It's interesting watching Democrats really try to attack this problem from multiple angles. You have your colleagues, Representatives Goldman and Swalwell, who are looking at the possibility of stripping qualified immunity from ICE agents. You have Senator Murphy looking at a number of ways in which DHS funding could be restricted. As Simone said at the beginning, you have articles of impeachment being drawn up for Secretary Noem. Do you have a sense of where there is the greatest political will, or for that matter, any political will on the part of Republicans to actually rein in the terror that we are seeing from ICE?
So let me say this. I think Kristi Noem is the weakest link of the administration, and I think the president should remove her. She just embarrasses him every single day. So that's my position on her. And it's not just about ICE. She's destroyed FEMA. It's not even clear if FEMA could even respond to a disaster based on what she's done there. That's going to hurt red states most, rural people most, poor people most, farmers. And so I just think she's just an embarrassment, quite frankly, to the president. As far as what Democrats should do, we also have to make sure we don't fall into a trap here. Republicans are are great at setting these traps about, oh, Democrats want to defund law enforcement or Democrats want open borders. So we have to make sure that we also don't overreact and get ourselves into a situation as we approach the 26th election into these, moderate districts, into these districts in play. But as far as courage on my Republican colleagues, no, they're not going to do anything here. But the fact that Joe Rogan's coming out and talking about the Gestapo, language Democrats were using months ago, and we were told when that language was being used that it was over the top. Now Rogan's using it because literally masked men are in the street shooting American citizens in the face. And then we're hearing that's domestic terrorism on the same day we had a January 6th hearing when we actually had domestic terrorism, when all those folks obviously rushed into the Capitol. And so, listen, we're living in the upside down. I don't know what else to say.
Well, we are in the upside down. And part of that upside down is going back to your point you raised with Simone about the hiring of January 6th insurrectionists into the federal law enforcement workforce, or DOJ, or DHS. Ranking Member Raskin sent a letter demanding DOJ and DHS produce records that